everyone. Welcome back to the Daily Zest. I am your host, Randi Hipper, back at it today with some good information as always. There's so many people that were waiting today. Happy Wednesday, everybody. We're at the middle of the week. We're working hard, guys. We're working hard through all of this crypto drama, through our regular lives, and we're here. We're chilling. So again, if you're here, you're feeling good vibes today, please make sure to like, subscribe, or follow if you're on TikTok, and share this stream out with friends so more people could know what's going on in this world of crypto. I see Jim was already in the chat talking about getting your keys to your crypto, taking your crypto off of the exchanges, extremely important. So, hi Jim, nice to see you. Randy, nice to see you. Ken's, nice to see you. Kenny, nice to see you. Marky Mark made it today. Nice to see you. Ken's Log. Love Ken's Log. Colin is here. Wow. Optic. Nice to see you as well. Joseph. Nice to see you. Dirk. Whoa. Steven. Alex W. Nice to see you. Wow. There's so many people popping in. I'm so happy. Thank you guys for coming. Again, please like, please subscribe, share the stream out with friends because we're going to get into the nitty freaking gritties today and share some crypto news, share some love. So I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to get right into it. As always, you know, before we begin the zest of the show, I'm going to talk about the markets. Bitcoin currently sitting at $16,858, up 1.4% in the past 24 hours. We have a little bit of movement, more than we see in the past few days in Bitcoin. Ethereum sitting at $1,253.36, up 3.7% in the past 24 hours, up 5% in the week. That's great news. Some price action going on. Let's look at Litecoin. Litecoin is sitting at $75.87, up 1.56% in the past 24 hours and up 13% in the past week. Inverse Cramer mean working like a charm. We're going to talk about Jim Cramer again during the show today to get a little bit of a giggle as always. Before we begin, Twitter files are here again. Apparently we're supposed to hear the Fauci files soon. That's going to be pretty interesting, but going back to Twitter files, the one that are out right now, there were two released by Matt yesterday. If you guys follow him at Matt Taibbi or Taibbi, is his threat at MTAIBBI is his handle on Twitter. This was about how Twitter let the intelligence community in. As we know, Facebook already admitted, Mark Zuckerberg admitted it on the Joe Rogan podcast, that the FBI did approach him about certain subjects to be censored off of Facebook. This thread is basically talking about how Twitter was aware of this and they did kind of come up with their own team to combat this Russian collusion. Political stuff, not getting too deep into it. There was another one called Twitter in the FBI belly button. That was the second one yesterday, talking about everything going on. What I find really unique is if you scroll down the Twitter files, this has been happening since 2017. All of these things that were labeled a conspiracy, all of these things that were crazy, like shadow banning and content being removed, talking about certain things. This is all very real, and it's been going on since 2017 is what was revealed in these files. Major people involved in it. Again, don't want to get too political, but it does really blow my mind how deep this all really goes, how deep the rabbit hole goes into what we're able to talk about. With Elon taking over, it really shows what we were missing. Again, Elon retweeted the Twitter files to let everyone know there was there. In addition, about the other Twitter files, he said the U.S. government agency demanded suspension of 250,000 accounts, including journalists and Canadian officials. There was no limit to who could and couldn't be banned. Of course, we're seeing this pretty often now because we have someone named Andrew Tate that's breaking the internet right now. Even Elon, he's getting some hate. He said 12 months ago, I was person of the year. Now look how controversial he's become. Friends, Elon Musk, he's doing great things for free speech. I'm happy to see we're even allowed to talk about a lot of this stuff now. He posted this meme that we went over talking about the Matrix. And who talks about the Matrix? Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate, again, has been tweeting while he's actually in custody in Romania. We don't know who's tweeting from his account. If he's tweeting from his account, we don't know what's going on. We also know that there is no verdict on whether Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate are guilty or not guilty of what they were initially brought in for in Romania. It is interesting tweets, though. 20 hours ago, Andrew Tate says, your mind is an instrument. Learn to be its master, not its slave. He says you have no option but to perform at the highest level. Anything less is failure. Talking more about different things. In addition, he said an hour ago, the dark forces working against you. There are dark forces working against you. You must recognize them and you must fight back. Friends, we do know about some spicy dark forces in this space, and it's CBDCs. It's the people involved in CBDCs. Again, one thing I would really like to talk about is doing your own research into everybody. I am going to put out a video today or at some point a short video about doing your own research because it's extremely important. Not a lot of people are doing their own research, especially when it comes to crypto projects or even people in the space. I think especially if you're listening to somebody there, it sounds like they're dropping great alpha. Look into them. Look into who they're working with. Look into their projects and see why they're really here. One person that we've seen this the most from, Sam Bankman Fried. A few months ago, he was King Sheesh, dropping all this alpha. This is how you do this. I will help regulators. I will do this, and that for the crypto space. I will help everybody. Now look who he is. One of the biggest frauds in history. We're going to get into SBF in a moment. I just want to say hi to a few more people that I'm seeing coming into the chat. What is going on today? What is going on? We have Ram. Nice to see you. K9MMGM. Armani. Yar for Armani in the chat. Joseph, I don't know if I said hi to you. John Germain, we got Damien out here. What is going on? Flat Smack, Crypto AZ. Whoa. This is crazy, friends. Again, do your own research, please. Even with things like the Twitter files, right? Take everything with a grain of salt and do your own research on whatever you think they're saying. Exactly, Tom. Tom Crown is in the chat. We want Zest. We want Zest. Period. Smash the like, subscribe, share this out. SBF, oh my jeez. This boy has gotten away with everything. A lot of people are like, oh, he's going to stay in jail. He's caught, yada, yada, yada. Look what's happening now. This is actually so crazy. I don't know what kind of world we live in. Thanks to Autism Capital, this is a clip of SBF arriving in court to give his plea, laser focus on getting into the courthouse. Apparently his mother was pushed over. If that was correct, his mom got pushed over because all the people were trying to get pictures of SBF coming out of his car. Here's a look. It's only 19 seconds. Here's the clip. He's mobbed, this kid. Mobbed. Look at him. Look at his fro go. That's wild.
I gotta get in. Guys, that's it.
Whoa. Yeah, apparently you didn't even see his mother, but there we go. SBF arriving into court, getting absolutely mobbed. Friends, what's in this backpack out here? Hold on, look at that backpack. That's a big backpack. It's pretty stuffed. You see, it's pretty extended, this backpack. It's like full of secrets and private keys. So all the Bitcoin and all the coins that he took and all the NFTs that people didn't get back from FTX. That's what's in that backpack. All the secrets. All the secrets. No lies. Secrets. It's all his money, Ken says. It's all his lies. What's in there? What is in there? Maybe it's like, a change of clothes or something. If he got a bad reaction, he had an accident. Anyway, Sam did plead not guilty on all 8 charges, and the judge accepted the motion to redact the identities of the additional 2 people putting up collateral for Sam's bond. This I found very sus. He got to keep his bail cosigner's secrets, just like his lawyer did for Ghislaine Maxwell. And we know who she is. Not going to get too deep into that, but that's a spicy freaking topic right there. So basically, the 2 people that signed his $250 million bail bond are going to be hidden from the public. There was a 6-page filing submitted to the federal judge, Lewis Kaplan, on Tuesday morning, and his attorney, Bankman Fried's attorneys, argued that the bond's other signatories, the former billionaire's parents, have already received threats and harassment since entering the public eye following their son's dramatic fall from grace and subsequent arrest in December. Among other things, Bankman Fried's parents have received a steady stream of threatening correspondence, including communications expressing a desire that they suffer physical harm. Bankman Fried's attorney wrote, consequently, there's serious cause for concern that the additional 2 people would face similar intrusions on their privacy as well as threats and harassment if their names appear unredacted. B freaking S. Of course, SBF's parents are gonna get hate. Of course, they were a part of this. No one talks about it. I mean, obviously the only person I've really heard talk about the parents that much was BitBoy, Ben Armstrong. Sam Bankman Fried's father, Joseph Bankman Fried. What does he do? The philanthropy side. Why is no one talking about that? How he was in charge of giving all this money away to political people. Why is no one talking about this? Of course they're going to get threats. If you're in the public eye like that, of course you're going to get threats. But that doesn't mean that you should hide information like this from the public. How is this even allowed? We should have the right to know who's backing him, who wants him free, where all this money is coming from. Maybe the FTX customers are still paying for this bill. It's upsetting. It is upsetting. We already get more upset because he pleads not guilty. Like, what is this? He pleads not guilty when we know he is. Even on Twitter Spaces, we know he's incriminated himself multiple times. Just even John Ray saying that the current CEO of FTX, that all of the funds were commingled. FTX, Alameda, what's the difference? It was all the same. So how he's pleading not guilty is crazy to me. He pleaded not guilty. Bankman Fried appeared in the U.S. District Court wearing a blue suit, white shirt, and blue tie, and sitting at the defense table between his lawyers. The judge, Lewis Kaplan, set a trial for October 2nd after U.S. prosecutors said they expect to produce all evidence for the case in the next 4 weeks. While the plea was not unexpected, it buys the 30-year-old more time, legal experts say. Bankman Fried will get a better idea on the evidence prosecutors have against him and plan his next move. The plea puts in case on track for a lengthy trial, which could last at least 4 weeks. Of course, this is just to buy time. Why did he get to buy time? We obviously know that this is all true. This kid gets to sit home and play League of Legends for another, 10 months? Am I doing the math right? Is that 10 months? From now until, 10 months. From now until October, he gets to sit home and play League of Legends. He wasn't even supposed to have his trial, really, until this week to know if he could get extradited to the U.S. That was supposed to be this week. Somehow he got the court date, got extradited to the U.S., got out miraculously on $250 million bail. We don't even get to know two people that signed off on this bail. He gets to sit home, play League of Legends, which brings me to my poll in the YouTube chat. Friends, please answer this, because it seems you guys are pretty even. Will SBF break League of Legends records? Please let me know, because this is a serious question. 56% of you guys said yes, he got mad time of it in his hands, and 44% of you guys said no, he's not going to make it.
Nobody speaks on his parents' involvement in everything.
K9MM, thank you for the $5 super chat. You're correct. Nobody speaks on his parents' involvement in anything. Why aren't the parents being brought up? Would they throw their son under the bus if they had the opportunity? The parents were mostly involved in this. It seems like they're making their son take the fall. It's really unfortunate. This is just to make us giggle a little bit of memery out here. A little bit of memery. Thank you to Stockmart. He posted, making my way downtown, scamming fast, made Luna crash, and I'm homebound. Look at him. Look at little SBF with his hair, his backpack full of secrets and lies. What's in that backpack? What is in there? Where's our Bitcoin? Where are our private keys? Where is our dignity? Where are our answers, SPF? Where are our answers? Is it in League of Legends tournaments? Is it in his hair? If you go like this, maybe some secrets will fall out. Who knows? We're going to have to see. I'm sorry I'm trolling so hard. It's just unfortunate that this kid just gets to get away with everything. Everything. And speaking of people we can laugh at, oh, friend. Joshua.
Extra zesty today.
Thank you, Joshua, for your $20 super chat. I appreciate you, friend. I appreciate your support and your love. K9MM, I appreciate your love too. I appreciate all of your love. I really do. And yeah, I am very zesty today. I don't give a friggy frig. We need to figure this all out. We need to spread this information. I'm just getting loud out here, but at the end of the day, all I really care about is getting answers, getting justice for the space, and fighting for freedom, and having a little giggle. So we're going to giggle at Jim Cramer right now, because we know the inverse Cramer meme lives on strong. Thank you, Stackmaster. Did he respond to me? Yeah, okay. So I told him I was going to use this under the Daily Zest today, but Jim Cramer's losing his sheesh as usual, just literally just bashing on crypto. Let's react.
Crypto's in focus again. Yesterday in federal court, FTX founder Sam Bankman Fried pleading not guilty to criminal charges in connection with the collapse of his crypto exchange. That trial is set for October. Meantime, regulators warning financial institutions that crypto exposes banks to, quote, fraud and scams. That's coming in a joint statement from the Fed, the FDIC.
Just sitting on this quote, sorry to interrupt the video. Regulators warn U.S. banks on crypto risk, including fraud and scams after FTX collapse. I actually should get Cynthia Loomis's clip up again. Let me remind you, friends, this is not a crypto issue. This was a fraud issue, strictly a fraud issue. Crypto had essentially nothing to do with FTX and Sam Bankman Fried other than the fact that it was a crypto exchange. And that he literally just made up coins. He just took everyone's money. It wasn't a real business. It was not a crypto issue. Bitcoin is not affected. Crypto is not affected because of this. Let's continue.
The Office of the Comptroller of the Currency. Jim, how much in here is new?
Oh, here's Jim.
I think that there have been a lot of people who thought that the banks would adopt it, but Fidelity adopted it. I think these statements are the beginning of what I've been calling for, which is that I think the SEC is going to do a roundup of the ones who are not compliant. They said that they made this broad statement saying, listen, if you do not go along with the rules, we're going to come after you. I follow John Stark very well. He's an 18-year enforcement.
This I thought was funny too, this quote. I don't know if it's going to load for me right now. Oh no, I just got my internet fixed. Why are we glitching out here?
Which is that I think the SEC is going to do a roundup of the ones who are not compliant. They said that
Yeah, the agencies believe that issuing or holding a principal crypto assets are issued, stored, or transferred on an open, public, decentralized network.
They made this broad statement saying, listen, if you do not go along with the rules, we're going to come after you.
Or a similar system is highly likely to be inconsistent and safe and sound banking practices. Decentralization is probably the best practices out there because we actually get to own our assets. Listen to how Jim Cramer actually talks about how he, again, can't get his ETH or whatever he was having on there off of a centralized exchange when this is all solved by what? Self-custody.
I follow John Stark very well. He's an 18-year enforcement SEC consultant now. He's calling for a sweep. Says that the SEC is going to sweep everywhere, which is why I'm telling everyone, get out of these. Now, there was Michael Semblus in his excellent review, Eye on the Market, was talking about some people were saying that J.P. Morgan had actually had a dalliance with this. I can tell you personally, when I was frantically trying to get my Ethereum out of an exchange that has collapsed, I went to the highest level. I said, please. I said, no, we're not touching this. And I think that that's been the way that it's not a shock.
Self-custody.
The banks have been the leaders. They're anti. This is not even fintech. I think a lot of people feel like John Stark, that it's just a giant scam.
Do you think Bankman Fried will be material to that roundup between now and October?
Very much so. I think everybody's in on it. And I know that's a very harsh charge. But if it's a Ponzi scheme and it's falling apart, I'm sure there's some honest people. We all know honest people are in crypto. But I'm not calling for a crypto collapse. I'm calling for collapse of the people in on the Ponzi scheme that John Stark talks about. And he's laid it out. You just got to read it, follow him on Twitter.
Jim.
You'll read everything, which tells you, look out. And here people are bidding this up. And get it out of where you have it. But try to find a place that you can trust.
Why do you think it's been so resilient here in the high 16s?
Well, I'll tell you what starts this. Because it's phony and a scam. Being propped up by people who need it propped up. And that's all there is. Very harsh.
Also raises the question of, we've for so long talked about, institutional adoption of at least the technology, the back end, the bones. Where does that go from
Well,
here?
I mean, if blockchain were really the kind of blockchain people are talking about is so good, then why isn't everybody using it already? They're not.
I'm so dead.
This
is I just wanted to show that to you guys. Friends, this is straight up FUD. Crypto's phony, it's propped up. I don't even want to go deep into that. It's just something to laugh about, friends, because we know what crypto is. Is crypto phony? No. What's more transparent than the blockchain? What can solve more real world issues than the blockchain? Friends, take a moment. Sit back. Relax. Realize why we're here. This is a revolution. Obviously, people like that aren't going to let revolution slide. When they're deeply invested in the traditional markets, no, that's okay. Be invested in the traditional market if that's how you feel. Do what you need to do. This is a free world. This is a free country. Invest in what you want to invest in. At the end of the day, you have to do your own research. You could argue the same thing about the stock markets or the traditional markets, that's propped up. That's just not real in some ways. The same thing he says about crypto, you could say about the stock market, except that crypto actually has backing. More backing than fiat. This is a global community. This is a network that we could all take part of and transact with. If I buy a stock, what do I have it on an app? Oh, that's so fun. And I could trade it. But with Bitcoin, not only do I have an asset, but I have it in my custody. I could do whatever I want with it. I could keep it. I could sell it. I could send it to a friend. I don't know how to do that in the traditional markets. If I have some gold or a stock, I can't send that to anyone. I can't just throw a brick. You know, that's not fun. If I have a brick of gold and my friend across the world needs some value, I can't just ship it there. It'll take forever. Go through a bunch of things. Bitcoin is right there in front of your face. Instantly transact. That's it. This is beautiful. Crypto is beautiful. This is FUD. It's just something to laugh at. Inverse Cramer. This could mean the bottom is in if you're just going to be dicey with the situation. Inverse Cramer may strike again. Oh.
Happy New Year 2023 to the Daily Zest. Party popper, party face, champagne bottle.
Yay! Thank you so much, Marky Mark. Happy New Year to you too. I appreciate the $20 super chat. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Yeah, I think, the stocks could be more riskier than crypto if you really look at it. It's funny, like some stocks could go down 80-90% in a day and no one talks about it, but crypto, it's something to talk about, right? Chuck, nice to see you. Crypto Billy, what up? What up? Wow, AYC19. Internet and email is a scam. Let's stay with encyclopedias and snail mails. I'm freaking dead. Yes, absolutely. See, that's the attitude it's almost like they're having. Wow, there's so many people on TikTok still. Please make sure to like, follow, share some love out here. Friends, I have one more thing I wanted to talk about. Or is it two more things? Two more things I wanted to talk about. First, Coinbase will pay $50 million fine to New York regulator for something about background check charges. This is pretty weird. I don't know if this is something to really pay attention to. I think there's a lot of FUD on crypto exchanges right now, so I just want to throw that out there, that this might be something to look into. Coinbase is going to pay a $50 million fine to the New York State Department of Financial Services to settle charges that let users open accounts without conducting sufficient background checks. The regulators found that crypto exchanges policies were in violation of anti-money laundering laws. I don't know. We're going to have to see. I hope that this is like not as deep as they're trying to make it seem. I don't know how, I'm not, technical with background checks and everything like that. Again, there's a lot of FUD being thrown out in this space. Just wanted to let you guys know. In addition, Indonesia is launching a national crypto exchange in 2023 as part of its reform of crypto regulation. Indonesia will create a crypto exchange in 2023, according to reports. The platform is planned to be launched prior to a shift of regulatory power from commodities to securities authorities. On January 4th, which is today, the head of Commodity Futures Trading Regulatory Agency of Indonesia, Billy, what up?
CryptoBilly 111 supports and defends at Miss Teen Crypto. Hashtag Crypto Women.
Oh, thank you so much, Crypto Billy. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for your support. Thank you guys so much. So much love today. It's just overwhelming. And I thank you so much. Mwah. Kisses and love for all of you. So again, Indonesia, in accordance with the reform, in the next 2 days, the crypto oversight will be taken from I don't even want to, the regulatory agency of Indonesia, a commodities-focused agency by the Financial Services Authority. The Financial Sector Department and Reinforcement Bill was ratified by the House of Representatives of Indonesia on December 15th to become the primary legal reference in the financial service sector, explaining the shift of authority from both agencies cemented by the bill. The head of financing and risk management claimed that, in fact, crypto assets have become investment in financial instruments, so they need to be regulated on an equal basis with other financial investment instruments. Interesting, because they also had a little bit of a crypto ban in 2017. Little interesting. A lot of people are looking into crypto. Well, this might seem amazing. Yes, Indonesia, crypto exchange, some maybe positive regulation. Again, you have to take everything with a grain of salt. You have to do your own research and say, hey, okay, this sounds positive. This looks good. But what else is Indonesia working on? Again, you always have to have that in the back of your mind. Let's rewind to December 5th when this article was released on Cointelegraph. Central bank plans to make CBDCs only legal tender in Indonesia, says the government. So again, crypto exchange sounds good, sounds zesty. This is trying to lead us into something not zesty, something not spicy. Maybe spicy in the wrong way, where you're overwhelmed. You're like, I can't. My mouth is on fire. Like that's the kind of spicy this is. Like not good. Like you're overwhelmed with spice. You're starting to sweat a little bit. Your cheeks are getting red. That's the type of spice this is. Not good spice. Not good spice. The Bank of Indonesia Governor Perry announced developments in its plans to launch a central bank digital currency for various digital economic and financial transactions. In a December 5th speech at the central bank's annual meeting, they stated that the bank planned to release details on the conceptual design of a digital rupiah, a currency the equivalent of the country's fiat, an open matter to the public comment. According to the governor, the Bank of Indonesia intended for the digital rupiah to be integrated, interconnected, and interoperable with other country CBDCs following the discussions with central bank officials. Oh, lordy lord. The use cases of issuance, redemption, and interbank fund transfer, followed by the monetary operations and financial market development. And then the project white paper states that the third phase will deal with end-to-end transactions between wholesale and retail digital rupiah users. Again, they all make it sound great. Oh, this is a pilot program. We're trying something out. We know what the end result is. And even in this article, they're saying interoperable, integrated, interconnected with other countries' CBDCs. That tells you everything. Multiple countries, and we cover it on the show all the time. How many countries have we gone over? I probably can't even count the amount of countries that we've gone over that have CBDCs already implemented, pilot programs rolling out, in pilot programs. This is happening. This is already here. It's already here. It's unfortunate. It's not something we want to see, but it's already here, which means we have to do our own research. We have to educate ourselves on what it means to be a part of cryptocurrency and to educate people on the difference between CBDC, controlled money, and Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, private money, self-sovereignty, being your own bank. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. Please, again, a lot of people are like, yay, Indonesia, crypto exchange. Look at the background. Look at what they're doing too. CBDCs. Almost every time a country comes out with positive news about crypto, go look up that country plus CBDC at the end, and you'll see why this all ties together and why they're trying to embrace crypto in a little bit of a different way. Yeah, we need them out of our pockets. Exactly, Joseph. Billy, dig deep. 100%. 100%. Ugh. Friends, a lot happened. It's a zesty day. Hi, Matt. Paul, nice to see you. Friends, thank you for coming today. I don't know. I got so crazy today. I did. I got crazy. But that's the way it's got to be. You got to be a little bit loco to be in this community. You know what I mean? Deal with all of this stuff. Organize your thoughts. I always try to drop major alpha on this show, let you guys know what's really going on in this space, and trying to just navigate this stuff. A lot of people are only, again, focusing on the good, on the headlines, but not looking at what's behind them. We need to look behind them. Look behind the people. You hear someone dropping good alpha, they sound smart. Look into them. Look into them, because they may sound smart, but what they're doing may not be something that we want in this community. Please, it's crazy being in this space, because you learn how to do your own research. You learn how to discover. I've discovered a lot. Next month, I'm turning 20. Yeah, it's happening. It's happening, bro. Joshua, are you going to BitBoy's book tour when he comes to your city? Is he coming to New York? I didn't hear anything about him coming to New York. Actually, Mike, I have a quote. If you guys get BitBoy's book, on the back of the book, there's a quote from me on there. So honored about that. If you guys want to buy BitBoy's book. Hold on, actually. Can I, since I'm talking about it, I feel like I have to plug it. Give me a second. Twitter. I'm going to get BitBoy's book link since I'm here. It's called Catching Up on Crypto. I actually am going to be on Around the Blockchain today. If you guys go to the new Around the Blockchain news channel on YouTube, then make sure you go subscribe. I'll be on there at 5 p.m. today. Here we go, bitboycrypto.com/book, catching up on crypto. I do have a quote on the back of the book because I feel like a zesty individual. Thank you guys again for joining me today. I got so crazy today. K9MM, very zesty day today, absolutely. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate the sheesh out of you guys so much. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you for coming by and giving me love. I give you guys so much love. I'm here all the time, dropping alpha. Tomorrow is Thursday, the last day of the week for the Daily Zest. However, I will be back tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern. I'll be here for the Daily Zest, 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. I will have a really cool guest. I'm so excited to talk to him. So guys, please, again, make sure you make sure you subscribe, hit that bell button, comment after the show is over. Let me know if you enjoyed the show. Let me know if there's something you think I should cover for tomorrow, or a short video you think I should be doing, anything educational that you think I should put out, a video. Let me know. Comment after this is over. Marcus, have a great day. Yash, I see you. I don't know if I shouted you out yet. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day. Thank you for all the support. And as always, stay zesty. Peace.